Good morning viewers, and this is after a long time that Medichit Chat is back with a very special episode. And today we have a very senior dietitian with us, Ms. Datta Patel. She's been in this field for a long time. Before we move ahead, Datta, I want you to introduce yourself.
Namaste viewers. Thank you Dr. Richa for inviting me. I'm Datta Patel. I'm head of the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics. I'm also teaching to the student of MSc Clinical and Nutrition. So I've been in this field from last 17 years and having different kind and sets of patients and guiding them through their nutritional profile.
So it's very common finding which currently all us mothers are facing is junk food in the small kids. All the kids, in fact, all the adults are also moving more towards junk food and ordering the food. So what are the few things why junk food is really called junk and what we should be knowing about junk foods?
Yeah. Junk food, I can say it is very important first to identify junk food. Right? Being a mother, for your kid, being your family or anyone in your family, friends, it is very important that first we learn how to identify junk food. Now junk food is something which has a more amount of fat that is in the form of deep fried products or baked at very high temperature, and they do contain the processed cereals, like they contain the maida, they contain a lot of sugar in form of cream, in form of syrup. All this is your vada pav, your samosa pav, your chips, your farsan, which you get all your packed farsans, namkeens, everything considered as a junk food. Now a lot of time we have a query that now because of the revolution and the company are knowing that people are being healthy, so they try to sell junk food with the healthy labels, right? So sometimes they say diet chivda or diet chakli or baked chakli or something like that, where you feel as a consumer that you are not eating junk but you are eating something bad. Now tell me, I would like to mention here that any type of oil, whether I say very good oil, for example I say that filtered groundnut oil, right, which considered as a healthy oil for the consumption. So if I fry something or if I bake something, right, so if that oil is processed at high temperature in the form of frying or baking, it is going to convert as a trans fat. And trans fat is very very kind of fat which is not at all acceptable by the human body, and it can lead to various for a longer consumption it can lead to the dyslipidemia. Lipid profile will get deranged, you will make weight gain if you have a repeated consuming the products with the trans fat. So if you see the label, it says 0 trans fat, but it is actually a trans fat, 100% trans fat.
Okay.
So this is how the company uses the labeling, smart labeling, where we have to be very conscious about.
So one question which comes to my mind, look, we living in metro city, even in the smaller cities or in even jahan bhi availability hai, there are so many varieties of breads available. What is your recommendation? Because like it's a part of life, it's such a fast life, sometimes we have to depend on these things which are, so if at all you have to go for some kind of breads, what is your recommendation? Which bread we should select?
So being Asian or Indian, I will say that we already have a very higher amount of carbohydrate. Our intake of carbohydrate is more. For example, we take carbohydrate in the form of roti, rice, poha, upma, right? We also eat biscuits, we eat breads, as I say. So this all are the type of carbohydrate. Now in the type of carbohydrate, when we are basically talking about the bread is made up of maida. Right. Now nowadays, because of the revolution in the baking industry, you can bake the breads which has a multigrains, which has a millets, which has a seeds. So it is very important that you use a bread which has a multigrain. So it is not only of maida, but it has a some amount of millet, it has a some amount of seeds which is used. Now I would like to tell you that there will not be too much of millets or seeds in the bread, because the base is always a refined wheat flour. But eating 100 gram maida, it is better to eat 60 gram maida and 40 gram of millets. So I would say that consume a bread which is a multigrain with the added seeds, and also like instead of eating a bread butter, right, I will prefer that you eat in the form of sandwich, so you add fibers in the form of veggies, so you will make it a little more healthier. And also avoid like eating breads on a daily basis, right? So if you are choosing bread vegetable sandwich as a once or twice in a week as a your breakfast or mid evening snack, it is fine.
All right. So we have understood that daily consumption of bread is something which should be avoided. And these, so as we have understood, ki even the burgers which are there, and they say that now this is whole wheat burger, so it's really not that healthy.
So as I say, that they have a smart labeling now because consumer has become smart. So whenever you are eating something outside, or when you're eating something buying which is a pack, it is first very important that you correctly read the labels. Now all the baking products along with the maida and all that is a basic ingredient, but they have a lot of additives in terms of, for this example, they use a sodium, they use a baking agents. Now this all are very high in sodium, right? So if you want, anyway as Indian we are taking a little high amount of salt when we cook the food. We have our achars, papads, chutneys because we have a tasty birds. So we usually use a more amount of salt, and when we use this kind of processing, we are again increasing the amount of sodium in our body. So anything processed we have to be जैसे मैं हमेशा मेरे पेशेंट्स को बोलती हूँ ना, that आप कभी कभी खा सकते हो. So they come to, हाँ मैं महीने में एक बार समोसा खाता हूँ, एक बार वड़ा पाव खाता हूँ. So we have already 30 items which we can eat once a day. But see, it is very important that you make a count that okay, I will eat outside product once or twice in a week, or I'll exercise more if I have a, I attend a social gatherings, or I have a craving, or anyway I try how to use my calories first to fight my overweight or maintain my ideal body weight.
I also wanted to know कि अब ये सारे जितने पैक्स आते हैं, स्पेशली बच्चे, पहले कैसे होता था कि सिर्फ आप जब कोई बाहर जाओ तो आपको जंक फूड मिलता था. अब तो स्विगी है, जोमेटो है, देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स वेयर यू कैन एक्चुअली ऑर्डर, ये सारा घर में ही आ जाता है. तो फ्रीक्वेंसी तो बढ़ ही गया है. प्लस दे ऑलवेज सर्व इट विथ सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक. तो आई वांटेड टू नो कि ये सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक, good, bad, ugly, how bad it is or how okay it is, whatever is.
So it is very important to know us when we eat, why we eat food, because that food gives us the energy, nutrients, vitamins, minerals, taste elements for our body to growth, develop, maintain, repair, right? That is the purpose of eating. Our tongue is for the taste, which is just 2 inch, but our whole body is much more bigger and important than that. So I feel that from the childhood, if you teach your child that we are eating for our body but not for the taste, it is very important step as a mother and as a family, right? And when it comes to the cold drink, now cold drinks are just a flavored sweeteners with either they fizzy or either they are simple, but they are just a flavor which has a sugar and the artificial syrup. So it will not give you anything else apart from empty calories. So sometimes as a child, because around surroundings is so strong that they prompt to it because they go to the party, maybe it's served. So it is very important that if you say no, then as a human tendency, if you say something no to me, I will definitely would like to go for it. So your approach should be have, but explain that it doesn't have anything. So for a taste, sometimes occasionally if you drink a little bit, then fine. So you have to teach the limitations, the quantity, and the whatever is the product, whether the junk food or the cold drink, then what does it give to your body, and it is not important for you. So I consider cold drink as an ugly, because those things all are also that if you start consumption in regularly, then you will have a habit of it. Then you will have a day where you cannot do without it. So
I'm sure a lot of mothers must be coming with childhood obesity to you ना. तो कुछ चीज़ें जो कुछ बेसिक टिप्स हैं जो एक मदर को पता होने चाहिए, स्पेशली अगर बच्चा थोड़ा ओबीस साइड में जा रहा है एंड इज मोर प्रोन टू जंक फूड या थ्रोइंग टैंट्रम्स अबाउट फूड, तो माँ कैसे अप्रोच करे, बिकॉज भूखा तो नहीं रखा जाता बच्चे को. तो
I understand, because nowadays mother's role is very challenging because she has to work also, balance the home life, balance the work life, and maybe there are grandparents in the home who wants to feed their child, give their 100% attentions, and as a love they'll say अच्छा चलो उसको ice cream दे देते हैं. So and mothers are becoming conscious now, so it will be a emotional fight, and same way it's a very difficult to balance for the mother. But in this area, a few tips when the obesity. So I would like to understand mother that first understand if as a family you or your husband as a genetically, if you are overweight and obese, then your child is at a high risk of developing that obesity. Now, obesity or overweight is something, it doesn't come on one day, right? It is gradual process. So be observant about your child's progress. So you are consulting a pediatrician, they will say, okay, he has a normal height, weight, age chart. No, now he is overweight. So it is very important that you wake up and be conscious about it from the very early phase, right? Thirdly, now as a food, so a child needs a food for the growth, development, maintenance, and a lot of process of growth, right? Even for the cognitive abilities. So try to give him a homemade whole foods. Now we'll say मैं job पे जाती हूँ, मुझे time नहीं है, how to manage, how to make healthy foods, I don't have time to cut all the vegetables. Then I say that, for example, if you are working mother, then definitely you will be ordering the things. So I feel invest in smart thing, where you invest in a cook which you may can call one time, and you ask her to keep, chop, prepare. So in a way you are doing some employment also, and in a way you are making your home's healthy food at home also. And a lot of times the child wants a variation. So there are few things which you can use as a variations. For example, if you are making a idli, right? Now for idli you don't have a time to soak rice dal, you are getting a ready idli atta. That is fine. So if you are getting a idli atta, and then what you can do is you can add sprouts, you can add chopped veggies, and you can make veggies idlis. You can make veggie uttapam. So morning you give a idli and evening you are giving uttapam. So either child will have a variations. I have a lot of time heard that child doesn't eat green leafy vegetables and all that. So usually what I do is that if you see a palak, it doesn't have any taste basically. So when I make roti, we usually add water, right? So you can add milk also instead of water. You can use a mixture of milk and water, so you will add calcium and protein. Now instead of water, you can also use a palak paste, right? So that roti will be green color. Right? So your child will be happy about eating a green roti, the beet color roti, the tomato roti, the carrot roti, and this way you can even give them the few vegetables which they are not eating as a vegetable, but you can incorporate in some vegetables. Now as we are talking about the obesity, so you have to find out either your child intake is more than the requirement, he is eating more than the requirement, whether he is eating correct good stuff or good stuff. So as a mother, we only first give them the habit, कि हम लोग काम करें, ये लो टीवी चालू करके दे दिया, खा लिया उसने. But then we realize अच्छा ये तो टीवी के बिना खाता ही नहीं है. So when we try to give that habit, it's very important as a parent what to inculcate, especially when eating habits. So as a family, make sure they eat with the food, they be with their food. So make them to learn, observe the color of the vegetable, importance of chewing, like why God has given us 32 teeth, because we have to eat that 32 times. And you should do not drink water. So if you try to inculcate those habits of correct eating process, the child will definitely not go towards the obesity or anything. Plus when you monitoring the intake, so it is very important that you go to some dietitian, find out if your child is towards the weight gain or overweight, that find out what is his correct requirement and how you can channelize his food craving or his food eating pattern into the correct eating pattern, so it will help him to maintain weight, or if weight is in higher side, reduce the weight.
So very true. So there are so many professionals and proper dietitians who can actually guide the mothers through this journey where the baby is becoming obese, and also to make them a healthy adult. एक और बात थी दत्ता, नाउ दैट देयर इज समर्स आर गोइंग ऑन, तो आई वांट टू नो कि बच्चे तो बाहर ही दिन भर खेलते रहते हैं, तो उनको कैसे हाइड्रेट करें या क्या स्पेशल केयर समर्स के लिए मदर्स लें अपने बच्चे के लिए.
राइट. नाउ इफ यू सी समर ना, द नेचर इज सो गुड. आप देखोगे समर में सारे वाटरी फ्रूट्स होते हैं, लाइक इफ यू सी ऑल द मेलन्स, वाटरमेलन है, मस्क मेलन है, दिस ऑल आर द समर फ्रूट्स, लाइक इवन आइस एप्पल. Right, so it is very important that these fruits are very rich in water. So basically 80 to 85% of any fruit content is of water, basically melons. So if they are going to play, then better you first of all teach the correct hydration practice. What we do is, when we drink water when we feel thirsty, right? Feel thirsty is the first step of the entering into the dehydration phase. So we as a human being should 5 to 6 sips of water at every 40 to 45 minutes. This is the correct hydration practice. So make your child drink 5 to 6 sips of water at every 45 to, or at least 1 hour. If you can't maintain the 45, every 1 hour आप उनकी बॉटल अलग भर के रखो and ask him to sip so you can even monitor his intake of water. Secondly, now there are a lot of coolants, natural coolants. For example, you can say curd, आप बटर मिल्क बना सकते हो, आप लस्सी बना सकते हो, right? You can अभी आम पन्ना बना सकते हो, नींबू शरबत बना सकते हो, कोकोनट वाटर है, watermelon है, so if fruits, so if they are going to play in the summer, give them a water bottle along. And you can hide before they are leaving the house. You can give them any of this coolant drink, which even maintains the electrolyte levels of their body. And once they are come back, again we hydrate them with such drinks, which will help maintain hydration.
Super. And now we are coming to the last leg of this talk, and we promise our viewers that we will come back. We'll catch hold of
Too fast.
Yeah, again, because this was it's been pending for a long time, and it's been after 1 year that I've really got hold of you. So okay, now it's very common. पहले हम थे ना तो हमें लगता था कि आयरन डेफिशिएंसी इज द मोस्ट कॉमन टाइप ऑफ अनीमिया. हीमोग्लोबिन कम है तो शायद आयरन का कमी होगी. बट रिसेंटली when we are seeing the CBC reports, a lot of B12 deficiency, different kind of anemias have come. And I'm sure it must be a major part of it is nutritional. तो ये B12 deficiency के बारे में आप हमारे viewers को कुछ बताइए.
Now B12 is vitamin B complex. It is also known as a cyanocobalamin. So B12 deficiency हमारे इंट्रिंसिक बैक्टीरिया है जो भी उसको सिंथेसिस करते हैं. बट नाउअडेज व्हाट हैपन दैट B12 ऑल्सो टेक्स प्लेस इन सम एनर्जी मेटाबॉलिज्म. जो हमारी एनर्जी कंजम्पशन ज़्यादा होती है तो उसके रिक्वायरमेंट भी ज़्यादा होती है. उसके अलावा हमें हमारे सेल पे सेलुलर न्यूट्रिशन में हमेशा बोलते हैं कि हमारे सेल्स हेल्दी होने चाहिए बिकॉज दे आर अ पार्ट ऑफ द ऑर्गन. हेल्दी सेल विल मेक हेल्दी ऑर्गन एंड हेल्दी ऑर्गन विल मेक हेल्दी मेटाबॉलिज्म. सो सेल्स की हेल्थ आजकल बहुत कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो रही है बिकॉज वी आर सराउंडेड विद अ लॉट ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल पोल्यूशन. We are roughly surrounded with so much of chemical shit stock. So morning when we wake up, our toothpaste starts from chemical, and by the end, I don't know how many chemicals we are exposing to. So this all chemical load has compromised with the health of our cells. So जो cells हमारे 100% capacity के साथ काम करते थे वो अभी नहीं कर पा रहे हैं because of all these factors. So first it is important that you identify that you are B12 deficient. Now lot of vegetarians have a deficiency of vitamin B12. Even I say a lot of non-vegetarians also because जो नॉन वेजिटेरियन है वो रोज नहीं होता है कंजम्पशन. इट इज आइदर वीकली एंड उसमें भी हम लोग उसको कितना प्रोसेस करके खाते हैं. सो आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट हाउ मच B12. Now nutrition is about not how much B12 you are eating. It is also about how much B12 your body is absorbing for whatever you are eating, right? So there are so many anti-nutritional factors also which interfere with the absorption. So अगर B12 identify करना है तो पहले कि आपको deficiency है कि नहीं. अगर आपको deficiency है तो you will definitely need the help of some supplement to come back to the normal level. And once you have come to the normal level, you can maintain by eating the foods in B12, rich in B12. So there are milk and milk products like your curd, paneer, milk, yogurt, all are rich in B12. Your eggs is rich in B12. There are some nuts and oilseeds. So for example, आप लोग सोचते हैं हमारी दादियाँ वगैरह ना तिल है, काला तिल है, सफ़ेद तिल है, फ्लैक्स सीड है, उन सब का चटनी बना के रखते थे या तो लड्डू बना के खाते थे, राइट. सो दिस ऑल नट्स एंड ऑयल्स आर वेरी रिच इन ऑल दिस माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट लाइक योर ऑल विटामिन्स, योर मिनरल्स एंड जिंक एंड ऑल विच विल रियली हेल्प विद द health of these cells, right? So if you try to include all this milk and milk product, you try to include this nuts and oil seeds in your diet, walnuts, this will definitely help you to maintain your B12 levels once you have combat your deficiency.
So thank you so much. We learned so much, and I promise my viewers that next episode with you will be on PCOS and understanding PCOS and nutrition. And thank you so much, Dutta. It was such a pleasure talking to you. But जाते जाते अगर आप कुछ अपने हमारी मदर्स को एक न्यूट्रिशनल टिप या कुछ भी आप अपनी तरफ से ऐड करना चाहेंगे तो.
For mothers, nutrition is basically for two reasons. One, to nourish your body, and second is to nourish your fetus, right? So हमेशा सबको लगता है ना मुझे 2 जन का खाना खाना है. Actually ऐसा 2 जन का खाना नहीं होता है. It is like you are meeting your additional requirement because आपके बॉडी में फिजियोलॉजिकल चेंजेस होते हैं जिसकी वजह से आपके रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ते हैं और आपको वो रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल करनी है, राइट. सो बैलेंस खाना बहुत ज़रूरी है. कार्बोहाइड्रेट के साथ प्रोटीन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रखता है. सो प्रोटीन, जैसे मैंने बोला, ये सारे माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट, आयरन है, कैल्शियम्स है, B12 है, जिंक है, दिस ऑल आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। नाउ समटाइम्स बहुत सारे फिजियोलॉजिकल चेंजेस होने की वजह से, जैसे मैंने बोला फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर में मदर इज नॉट फील अर्ज टू ईट, अपेटाइट नहीं होता है इतना, या तो दे फील प्यूकिश, सो नहीं खा पाते हैं। सो व्हेन यू आर नॉट एबल टू ईट फूड और सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ फूड, कॉन्टेक्ट योर डायटिशियंस और डॉक्टर, टेक देयर हेल्प। इफ नॉट मेंटेन द बेसिक, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल मुझे दिन में 3 सर्विंग्स ऑफ मिल्क या मिल्क के प्रोडक्ट्स लेने हैं। 3 सर्विंग्स मतलब यार एक कप ले लो, एक बाउल ले लो, एक मुट्ठी ले लो, दिस इज हाउ यू मेजर द 1 सर्विंग। सो 3 सर्विंग्स ऑफ मिल्क, 3 to 4 सर्विंग ऑफ पल्सेस, 3 to 4 सर्विंग्स ऑफ सीरियल, जो अनाज आप खाते हो वो, एंड वेजिटेबल्स जितने हो सके। सो फॉर एग्जांपल स्टार्ट इनकॉर्पोरेटिंग इन योर मील्स। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आप सुबह पोहा बना रहे हो तो आप 1 मुट्ठी पोहा लेते हो तो 2 मुट्ठी वेजिटेबल्स ले लो। सो दैट वे यू विल बी एबल टू सर्वाइव। अनदर इज दैट because outside food is not very good, especially Chinese foods and the charts which you get on the all street foods, so avoid eating outside. This is my first tip to the mother. Try to eat homemade food and the wholesome food. Thirdly, very important that you do not listen to the myths. जैसे मेरे पास बहुत आता है कि मैं सेब खाऊं या एप्पल खाती हूँ तो बच्चा गोरा होगा, राइट, ये खाएंगे तो बच्चा काला होगा, बाल ज़्यादा आएंगे। सो दिस ऑन आर द मिथ्स। सो बेटर योर सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन शुड बी अ ऑथेंटिक सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, एंड it is a very beautiful process, right, to become a mother. So you will go through the emotional roller coaster also. So when you try to include the nuts, oil seeds, all these micro minerals will help you to stabilize your moods also. So include all nuts, oil seeds, walnut, pistachio, almond, til, white til, black til, flaxseed in your diet in form of adding a chutney or in laddus, so they will give you sustained energy also. यूज़ अ मिलेट, जैसे राजगीरा है, नाशनी है, दलिया है, सामा है, ये सारे मिलेट्स आर ऑल्सो वेरी हेल्दी। दिस ईयर इज़ अ मिलेट ईयर, सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू इंक्लूड एटलीस्ट 1 millet पर डे इन योर डाइट। And hydration is very important. Be refrain from smoking, alcohol. Also refrain from very deep fried products or very spicy products. So you will be able to balance your acidity or any other GERD symptoms and all that.
Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure talking to you, Datta. It was really a very, very enriching session with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.